Jesse, what kind of things do you educate us on here in the community, as well as, I guess, the staff here at Cache Valley Specialty Hospital?
We prioritize our education on advanced medical life support, but we also educate the community as far as basic life support, hands-on CPR, so that those people in the community, if somebody goes down in front of them, they will feel comfortable helping a fellow Cache Valley person.
See, I love the fact that you offer this. I did not know that you did. So this is a huge bonus to us here in the community, that you have an education program that geared to us in the community.
Right. We do have an education program. I started this position probably 8 months ago, and have really developed it not only for our staff to be highly educated, but also the community. So I've done CPR classes for a lot of the police officers, and you know, it's not just about the Cache Valley Specialty Hospital, it's about Cache Valley as a community.
Absolutely. I'm going to come back to that in a minute, but I wanted to say, when you said just a minute ago about someone falling in front of you, that's a very scary time in our life, and to have that knowledge of knowing, what do I do besides just 911?
Right, exactly. And to know that the time that you are spending with that person is going to be quality, so that you have the training and you know what you're doing, is very helpful, especially for EMS responders, so that if there's somebody on scene that knows what they're doing, is helpful.
So we have a two-part. You've got the community effort that you've got going on, and then you also are the educational department here within the Cache Valley Specialty Hospital.
Yes. So my role is to educate the staff and highly educate them, as far as last weekend we did an advanced airway course where staff came in and we got to play with the new tools that are out there available to us as far as visualizing emergency airways, and just so that we have a higher level of understanding of equipment, and that we can, you know, provide the best care that we can in the area that we're in.
I was just going to say that it comes right back to us again to benefit us here in the community. Okay, so as far as youth growing up these days, you don't hear about the CPR classes that are offered anymore. Is that something that you offer as well?
Yes, we are working with the American Heart Association to develop a training center through the Cache Valley Specialty Hospital, and with that we are trying to push getting CPR in schools, where instructors donate their time to go and teach 7th and 8th graders, 8th and 9th graders CPR in schools. That's something that we're just starting to develop and getting the paperwork and all the ducks in a row for that. But that's one of my big goals, is to educate people.
Well, I think that education speaks a lot of the hands-on doing later on. You have to have that in the first place. So Cache Valley Specialty Hospital, which is located right here in North Logan. In fact, what's your contact number?
My contact number is 713-9728, and that'll get you to my office if you're interested in any CPR class, if you want to know more what it's about, how much it is, and what your options are as a community member.
Okay, and then the location of the hospital itself is, like I say, in North Logan, and it's about 2300 North and 400 East, and so easy to find. If you come off the highway by Lewiston State Bank heading east, you're going to run right into it. It's such a beautiful facility, but to know you have this great education department is fantastic.
Yes, yeah, I really like the idea of keeping our staff in the high end of education and knowing what's new and what's upcoming and those kinds of things. And the University of Utah has helped us boost that education.
See, now I know that the University of Utah is involved in the emergency room here, which is a wonderful facility now to have an option to use. You have a choice. How are they involved with the education program?
A lot of the physicians at the University of Utah will come up and teach educational events with me. I had a physician from the University of Utah actually come up to the airway class, and he spent 2 hours of his time, you know, educating us on new advancements in airway management. So, you know, somebody's having a hard time breathing, and what we can do to make things better.
Isn't that wonderful? Well, they are a premier facility, and Cache Valley Specialty Hospital is a premier facility, whether it's for your emergency care or your education care. So if somebody had a group or organization that they wanted to actually contact you, are you kind of an outreach program that way as well?
I am. If I can get a contact information, I can come to wherever you are and bring the equipment that I need to educate you as far as CPR. I've done scouts, young women's, you know, those kinds of things in the community. So the more, you know, if they just contact me, again, my number is 713-9728, and we can organize some kind of educational event.
Fantastic. Thanks so much. Right here at Cache Valley Specialty Hospital. Thanks, Jesse.